Sweet someone, whoever you may be, sweet someone, you suit me to a T. Although you pay no attention to me at all, one kiss, and needless to mention, I had to fall. How I wonder who's keeping us apart. Don't blunder and give away your heart. One chance to whisper I love you, and then I'll know, sweet someone, that you belong to me. Sweet someone, whoever you may be, sweet someone, you suit me to a T. Although you pay no attention to me at all, one kiss and needless to mention, I had to fall. How I wonder who's keeping us apart. Don't blunder and give away your heart. One chance to whisper I love you, and then I'll know, sweet someone, that you belong to me. Chotto mate Kudasai. Please excuse me while I cry. Seems sayonara means goodbye, but no one ever told me why. Sakura was in the spring, was when our hearts found songs to sing. But Sakura has gone away, and so has our love, so they say. Chotto mate Kudasai. Please forgive me while I cry. Without your love I would die. Never leave me, Kudasai. Chotto mate kudasai. Please forgive me while I cry. Without your love I would die. Never leave me, Kudasai. Chotto mate kudasai. Please forgive me while I cry. Without your love I would die. Never leave me. Please never say goodbye. This can't be love because I feel so well. No sobs, no sorrows, no sighs. This can't be love, I get no dizzy spells. My head is not in the sky. My heart does not stand still, just hear it beat. This is too sweet to be love. Oh, this can't be love because I feel so well. But still I love to look in your eyes. This can't be love because I feel so well. No sobs, no sorrows, no sighs. This can't be love, I get no dizzy spells. My head is not in the sky. My heart does not stand still, just hear it beat. This is too sweet to be love. Oh, this can't be love because I feel so well. But still I love to look in your eyes. Still I love to look in your eyes. Everybody say hi to Pumpkin the Poodle. She's insane. Let's talk about skateboard-related things related to Mr. Neil Blender. So, you know, kind of the segue or the tie-in with me is Neil's actually one of the reasons that I started playing the guitar, because he would show up and after the session at Del Mar, get to hang out in the parking lot, and he would always have his guitar and we playing music, and Lacera was there, and so we would just kind of hang out in the parking lot, and they would just kind of strum away and play music, and I thought that was just the raddest thing. It's like, wow, you know, I want to play guitar, but now I really want to play guitar because Neil Blender plays guitar. And so he kind of like was the driving force for me to actually try to figure this thing out. Yes, Nicole, you know Pumpkin. Yes. So let's talk a little bit about Neil Blender. Just a funny story, just an anecdote first before we go into what I was going to show you guys. There was a thing, obviously. Sorry, at Lance's house, and they had a big gathering and a big session, and a lot of people came out and they filmed it, and I think maybe some of it ended up in Future Primitive, maybe? No, this was before that, actually. This was just the big session they had at Lance's house. And so I rode up with Mr. Anthony Frank Hawk, Tony Hawk, and as we're driving up, and we were, you know, kind of halfway there or something like that, and we see this sort of maroon-colored Volvo kind of ahead of us a little bit. And we're looking at it. It's like, what's going on with the driver? Like, there's something weird going on. We couldn't figure it out. And it was getting closer, and we still couldn't figure it out. It was like the driver had this really tall head. And we're like, I don't know what's going on. We pull up next to him. We look over, and it's Neil Blender wearing one of those big chef's hat, you know, like the Chef Boyardee with the big column and then the big fluff thing. So it was like into the roof, basically. And he's just driving down the road with this chef's hat on. And yeah, we're like, look, it's Neil. So yeah, something that I will never forget. And you know, Neil just smiled and waved at us, and we passed him, and he caught up to us later there. I don't know why he was coming from so far south. Yeah, or maybe it was kind of where he was living at the time. But anyway, yes, Neil Blender driving down the road all by himself, mind you, with a big chef's hat in his Volvo. Yes, something I will not forget. Yes, pre-Jimmy's, that's right. That's way before the Jimmy's saggy hat thing. Yeah. Maybe that's where it came from. They just took the stovepipe portion off and chopped it down. So here's where that leads us to. So at one point I was kind of going through some of my stuff in here, and I came across this board. It was a Tracker 777 board. And it's called the Chef's Toque. Okay, thank you very much. Farting butts. Thank you very much. It's good to know. Yes, so one day I'm going through stuff, and I'm looking at, I have this board that I got from Neil Blender, and it was a Tracker 77 street board, kind of just a narrow cruiser kind of shape before there were cruiser boards. It was just a small board. And one day I was looking through an old magazine, and there was a picture of Neil doing a frontside ollie on these very small, tight, like brick planters that I think were in Santa Ana somewhere. Speaking of Santa Anas. And I'm looking at it, and you can kind of see the top of the board. And the board basically had these like just torn up pieces of blue grip tape just kind of all over the place. And probably maybe out of necessity, or maybe because he thought it was cooler than just covering it with grip tape. But anyway, I was looking at it and looking at the board I have, and I was like, I have the board that he's riding here. And I was like, wow, that's cool. And then I thought, Neil should have this. So one day I said, hey, I have this board that you were riding in this photo. And you can tell because the grip tape, you can see the grip tape in it. And I was like, you should have it because it's, it's your board. And I was trying not to have so many things. And so I gave it back to him, and I go, you know what? I'll trade you. Just give me some, some art that's like just lying around. It's like, don't make anything for me. Just if you find some little sketches or whatever, just send them to me, and I'll, kind of just collage them together. So here's the kind of stuff that I was expecting him to send. Little things. Oh, there's a phone number. I will cover up the phone number. But yeah, see, this like doodles that he did. And that was kind of something, yeah, this is cool because it's just kind of stream of conscious things and whatnot. And that's exactly what I was hoping he would send, just something little. And then he also included bits of a contact sheet. And this is GSD night curbs. So GSD skating some curbs somewhere. But yeah, so one of Neil's contact sheets and just sort of a random photo clipping of sorts. But just kind of fun stuff. Oh yeah. This kind of stuff. This stuff right there ended up being alien graphics. So it's cool to have this, and that's kind of what I was hoping he would send. And then he actually sent this photo. I will hold it nice and close and steady. I don't know if this is Dave Swift might have taken this one actually, but Neil included this note. It says, "Age, hope this gets to you. Can you answer correctly? Name the skater and maneuver in the Polaroid. 20 points extra to name the spot. If you know where this pool is without any help, you get $20 coming to you. Hope you like the stuff. See you soon, Neil." And yeah. You guys know? I know it's backwards, so it's confusing people. But this is Lance Mountain in Lincoln City. And I guessed it. And of course I did not collect the $20 from Neil because it wasn't about that. But yeah, so that was very cool of him to send me that stuff. But unbeknownst to me, unbeknownst to me, he had planned to send me something else. And I will share with you now what he did include with all the stuff that I was kind of like, yeah, that's great, is this. Original Neil Blender pen and watercolor. And this resides just outside my music room there. And it is awesome. And I actually kind of see this every morning when I get up and I kind of just getting ready for work and whatnot. It's kind of right in the hallway and I kind of see it throughout the morning. And it's just knowing that it's one of my friends and B, Neil Blender, one of my heroes, and then just art, as you know, Neil and Hago would say, art for art's sake. And so I was completely blown away that he included this because I was not expecting anything on this level. I was expecting the doodles and pencil sketches. So, Mr. Neil Blender, thank you very much for the years of inspiration and friendship. Yes, he will never admit how important he is to all of us, but we all know, everybody knows that he is, just beyond important to so many of us. So I raise my glass to you, Neil Blender. Thank you. I could have told you she'd hurt you, she'd love you a while and desert you. If only you asked, I could have told you so. I could have saved you some crying. Yes, I could have told you she's lying. But you were in love and didn't want to know. I hear her now as I toss and turn and try to sleep. I hear her now making promises she'll never keep, and soon it's over and done with. She'll find someone new to have fun with. Through all of my tears, I could have told you so. I hear her now as I toss and turn and try to sleep. I hear her now making promises she'll never keep, and soon it's over and done with. She'll find someone new to have fun with. Through all of my tears, I could have told you so. Moving forward, using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world rushing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing new and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Dreams of better lives, the kind that never hate, living in a state of imaginary grace. I made a pilgrimage to save this human race, never comprehending the race had long gone by. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future's open wide. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen some changes and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future's open wide. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I've seen some changes and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. 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 I'll stop the world and melt with you.